After everything we've been through, I was so scared to try again. I was so scared that maybe nothing will happen or it will not even come so easily. But one thing is that God knew me even before I knew myself, and He held my hand and helped me walk through this journey. Hi guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and you're welcome to the Girly Diary. Today I'm going to be sharing with you everything on how I found out I was pregnant, the emotions, how my body was, everything I felt. If this is something you're interested in, make sure you watch this video to the end, share this video, like and comment. For this pregnancy, we experienced a major loss last year, and as someone who has been battling with PCOS for a very long time, it was something else. Like, I was so scared when I wanted to try. Immediately I missed my period for some days, I was scared and I felt, oh, maybe it's just the normal PCOS symptoms, because that is what comes with PCOS. Sometimes you see your period and sometimes you do not see your period. When I got pregnant last year, it was a miracle. Like, I would say God came through for me and I got pregnant. And I didn't just get pregnant for one child, I got pregnant with twins. But unfortunately, the whole thing happened. After my recovery and everything, I was not even expecting my period to pick up immediately. Like, the next month, my period came back. I was so happy, and I was excited because with PCOS, your period comes back immediately. Oh my god, it's something that if it happens, you will be so happy. People that have PCOS will understand very well, because when my period came back, we tried the first time, tried the second time. There was even a period that I got tired and I told myself, let me just forget about it. If it happens, it happens. When you are looking for something and you are doing it, there's no fun in it again. You don't find any pleasure in it. Then it just became tax. But it got to a point I told myself that no, I should stop. That I told myself, no, we should stop going like this. We can't be going like this every time we are doing it. Every time we are doing it. And I told myself, let me just have fun. Let me just leave everything into God's hands and just allow Him do His thing in His own time. I just told myself, Rachel, relax and trust God. Relax and just enjoy your life, enjoy your marriage. Then that was when I created that content, the last one I made. I just decided to talk about everything that happened. Just let everything off my mind. And that was what I did, and I felt relieved a bit. I felt good. Before the month I got pregnant, I noticed that I was feeling feverish. Then I went to the hospital. I initially thought it was pregnancy. Maybe I was pregnant or something like that. But I went to the hospital and I did malaria test and it came out positive. It happened to be that I had malaria. So they gave me drugs and they also gave me injection, because the malaria was a little bit more than one. It was more than one plus. So they had to give me injection. Now, when I was taking the injection, I took injection, and after I took injection for 3 days, I resumed my tablets and I started taking tablets. But even in those periods, my body was still telling me, just try, meet your husband. And I said, okay, let me just try. And I told him, and he was like, I am just recovering. I am not even recovered. I've not even recovered yet. I'm still feeling down and I want to have sex. Why can't I just rest? Why can't I just let my body rest? And I just told him, okay. I think it was after like a day, two or something, that we later had something. And that was the one that came out positive, as you can see. Some days before I took the test like a week after I missed my period. For my first pregnancy, I didn't experience anything like, or maybe any symptoms, because that time my PCOS was very, very strong, very, very strong. So I didn't even expect anything. I just did test like 2 months later after I was feeling feverish and the rest of it, and I found out that I was pregnant. So for this one, since my period has been coming regularly, sorry, since my period has been coming regularly for 3 4 months straight, it was kind of weird when I missed my period for a week, because I track my period and it has been accurate and it has been coming consistently. But when it delayed for some days, I kind of was like feeling like maybe something might be wrong. Maybe my PCOS has returned, or maybe the body changes and the rest of it. So I just said, let me relax. But I was feeling hot under my boobs. My whole body was hot, especially at night when we are sleeping. My husband will be like, why is your body so hot? Why are you feeling this hot? And I told him that I don't know. I don't know why I was feeling this hot. But I was feeling very, very hot. I was not having malaria or anything, but there was a kind of feeling that I was getting. So I talked to one of my friend, and she was like, maybe I should just check and see if I was pregnant. Then also my colleague in the office, she was like, Rachel, just check anything that wants to happen. Let it just happen. It's either positive or it's negative. Then also my colleague said she had a dream before when I even tested, and she said she saw me carrying I think triplets or twins, yes, in that dream. And we laughed about it, and we just said, let it be done according to God's will. Sorry, I need to take water. I'm always thirsty this period. Like, I think coupled with the weather is hot, and plus the pregnancy and everything. I'm trying to remember where I was. Like, I'm trying to remember what I was saying before. So when I missed my period and I decided to check, I checked. I'm going to insert the clip on this video. Wait, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Please, I'm confused. I don't know. I was so speechless. I was speechless. Like, I came back from work, and there was no light that day, and I didn't want to wait for my husband. I got some test strip while I was coming back from work, and I said, let me check that night, and I'll also check the next day, which is in the morning. I could not believe my eyes. Like, I was speechless. I couldn't say anything.
See, this is two line, and I don't. I'm not going to lie. I had to wait for my husband to come back and turn on the gen so that you guys can see my face and see everything. Today I just bought three test strip and I just said, let me check this night. Then tomorrow morning I will check another one and all those stuff. But I got three. I've used one already, so it's remaining two. I want to check again and be sure what my eyes is seeing. Seriously. I don't want to be so invested in it. That was why since how many days I've been saying, let me just wait. Even I said I was going to wait until Saturday for it to complete a week before I check. But today I've just been restless in the office, and I was like, let me just check. Anything that wants to happen, let it happen. I've already prepared my mind that okay. Because I'm also having this like, signs of maybe my period wants to come, but it's not coming. Sorry. And look at it. Again, I don't know if you guys can see very well. It's two lines. I don't know how I feel right now, but oh Jesus. Oh God. I am pregnant again.
I had to wait for when there was light so that I would do a proper test and check again, because that time it was dark. I felt as if maybe my eyes were deceiving me. So I wanted to rerun the test. And since I already got three strips, I still had enough to to do another one. So when they brought the light, my husband came back, he turned on the gen. I did the result. I did it again, and it was showing two lines. Honestly, it was like a shock. It was as if my body went into another realm, like as if my body transitioned into something else that I couldn't explain. I was looking at it like this. I was looking at it like this, and I'm like, Jesus, is this true? Is it positive? Is it possible? Like so fast? So what had happened? All the ones I've been trying before. Why? How come it didn't happen? That was when it dawned on me that God knows what He is doing. He prepares you. He makes sure that you are ready for the gifts He wants to give to you before He can give it to you. Because trust me, those periods where I was trying to, get pregnant back to back, I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared mentally. I wasn't prepared physically. I wasn't prepared at all. Initially, I said I wasn't going to tell anybody, but my mouth no gree me rest. Like I was I don't know how to keep it. Like I was happy inside. So I didn't even know how, but I didn't tell my husband immediately though. I waited for like I think 3 days or a week before I told him. Honestly, after the whole loss and everything that we went through last year, I this pregnancy has made me realize that there is still hope in anything that you are going through, in any situation you find yourself. I didn't believe it was going to be that fast, and I didn't believe that God was going to come through for me as much as He did. I know I've heard that, okay, even if you're struggling with PCOS before, immediately you get pregnant the first time, that it's easier for you to get pregnant is again, but I wasn't expecting it to come so fast because I know I've seen videos of people who lost their child or maybe they miscarried and they wait for years, wait for months before they get pregnant. But in my own case, it was different, and I am so thankful. I'm so grateful. My heart is so much in joy. My heart is filled with so much joy. I'm happy, and I can't wait. I can't wait to meet this child. I can't wait to meet my baby. I've prayed for this child. I've longed for this child, and honestly, I can't wait. It's been a lot of emotions. God has really been there for me and my family, and honestly, I can't say thank you. I can't thank Him enough. I know this video is sharing my experience and sharing everything that has happened, but this is also me encouraging anybody that might be going through a loss. It can be loss of any kind, that God is still there. God is still in the business of doing good. He doesn't abandon His people. He said, I'm going to put the Bible verse here, but He said that if can a woman forget her suckling child, and even if she forgets, that Him will not forget you. He will take care of you. Just want to encourage somebody today. God is going to come true for you. Just trust in Him. Hold on to Him. He's going to come true for you. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope that this video blesses somebody out there who is trusting and believing on God for something. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.